right, so there's nothing like bringing wild animals into a morning show. You never quite know what you're going to get, so that's why we thought it would be fun to invite the Animal Embassy to our show. We have Chris Evers, the founder, Jen Torres, and James DiGiuseppe, both education specialists. They're here along with some friends, and Michael Buckley's here for the fun.
Thank you.
You
I love
ready
animals.
for this? You're
I
an
love all
animal lover?
animals. I am.
Chris, tell me how you started Animal Embassy.
So I became aware of a problem years ago. I started as a volunteer at the Darien Nature Center in Darien, Connecticut, where I grew up, and became aware very quickly that people are making some bad decisions with the lives that they're bringing into their own lives. And as much as we support pet ownership and think pet ownership can be very rewarding and valuable, we have to make proper decisions.
That's right.
So I started rescuing and adopting animals when I was 17 years old. So I've been doing this most of my life. Animal Embassy I started in 2003. So I formalized what I was doing as Animal Embassy, and now we do outreach programming all over Connecticut and New York, and have close to 150 animals that we've rescued and adopted that we currently have.
That's a lot of animals.
That's a lot of animals.
Talk to us about these guys.
So I'm going to spread the wealth here. Jen Torres is going to take Machu, James is going to take Pichu, and I've got Argentina. We give our animals names that mean something. I want the kids to be learning, and the adults that are in our programs, because we do everything from preschool to college programming, as well as senior center programs. So regardless of our audience, I want people to understand where would the best place on this planet be for this chinchilla. Argentina would be a fine place. So her name is Argentina.
That's why you named it Argentina.
Yes.
I got it.
The father's name is Chile, the uncle is Uncle Peru, and the auntie is Auntie Olivia from the mountains of Bolivia. And then we have, as I said, Machu and Pichu, reference to...
I got it.
Yep.
Do they know their names? Can we call them and see what happens?
You can call them Michael.
Bolivia.
Wrong chinchilla. No.
Chile. Argentina.
Still wrong chinchilla. Oh, here she comes.
Brian, get back here. I'm out.
But what you could do, Michael, you have a craisin there on the table,
I have a
and
craisin.
Argentina may not come to her name.
But she will
But
come
she
to a crazy.
absolutely loves craisins, and we also have one for you to give to
Okay.
one of her sons. So the white chinchillas are not common. Gray would be what you would see in nature. The white chinchillas are what are referred to as leucistic. Many people have seen black gray squirrels in the area. It's a rare thing in this area, but if you go to Manhattan, a lot of the city parks, that characteristic that creates the black gray squirrel is melanistic. So you have leucistic, which is the white spectrum, and then you have melanistic, which is an excess of the pigmentation that they're lacking.
Sure. Let's
So
bring out another animal.
we can
We're,
do that.
running a
Are
little
they
short on
sniffing?
time.
What are they
but-
doing with their nose?
So they're constantly wiggling their whiskers. Oftentimes people think that that's a sign that they're nervous, but they use those to feel their surroundings, and so that's a good thing. If they were not wiggling their whiskers, you're going to wonder why is it not doing that. The ears are really what help to indicate whether it's comfortable or not.
Okay.
Look at this
Jenna, can you
giant
take that off the
Wow.
table, please?
turtle we have here.
So this is one of our newest additions.
Beautiful.
We're constantly rescuing and adopting
Wow.
exotic animals. We do public programming all over Connecticut and New York, as I mentioned. So when we do these public programs and people hear that we rescue and adopt exotic animals, the phone has a tendency to start ringing. You know, after a busy program, we're going to hear from one or two people from one of those programs that now knows that we do what we do, and they want to donate their exotic animal to us.
There you
And
go.
what we explain to them is this isn't a donation, this is a serious responsibility. This tortoise could live to be 150 years old and could get to be over 150 pounds.
That's right.
This guy right now is 45 pounds. and
Chris,
only
can we put him down
30.
and bring out the owl?
We can do that, yep.
Because
James,
I
I'm
want to
gonna
make sure
pass
we
this
get to
off
see the
you.
owl, the grand finale.
So that one came to us as Henrietta. We're quite certain that Henrietta is Henry. So unfortunately, a lot of times people don't understand even the very basics about the animal that they've brought into their home.
I did that. I had a turtle for too long, and it got gigantic. And I said, "What? It was this cute, then it was this cute, and then I don't want."
It got big.
And
Goodbye.
that's a typical problem. With the
Typical problem.
chinchillas, their lifespan is 30 years. So those guys could live a long time, but they don't get so big. That guy lives 150 years and can get 150 pounds. Two reasons why that wouldn't be appropriate for most people to have as a pet.
I was young. I was stupid. I was drunk in New York City, saw it on the street. I felt a bleeding heart for the turtle.
We'll forgive you for that,
Nice of
Michael.
you, Michael.
But
think
this
it's
is
illegal,
this is
too.
why we're teaching the children not to do things like
Thank
you did
you.
when you were younger.
Yes. I was 30.
Oh, how beautiful.
And there were a couple of things about that story that I'm talking about there now.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
this
what
is
is-
Inca, and Inca is a spectacled owl. Inca is an amazing ambassador for Animal Embassy. All the animals we view as ambassadors for who we are, for what we do, for their species, for the environment, and really for the earth. if we can use these animals to help children especially to care about life, care about nature, want to give back in some way, shape, or form to the environment, one of our greatest messages to kids is we get what we need from our family, from our community, and from the earth. So shouldn't we be giving back? So Animal Embassy is definitely part of my give back to my family, the community, and the earth. And I'm thrilled that I've got these wonderful people to help, because with 150 animals, I can't do this job by myself.
That's true. We're so grateful that you were able to come here on CT Style. Of course, for more information, animalembassy.com, and you'll find some current events there that you're going to be.
Facebook
Michael?
and Twitter as well for us.
Very nice.
Yep.
All right, we're going to send things back to Ryan, who's getting the scoop on our new set with Ethan Allen.
All right, thank you.